Hello and welcome to TalentEgg Shorts, featuring exciting career pathways at CIBC. My name is Mary Barrell and I'm president of TalentEgg. In this series, we'll be learning about different grad programs at CIBC, getting valuable insights about CIBC and how students and new grads have adjusted to working back in the office, and offering you insider tips on how to hatch your own career in CIBC's grad programs. In this episode, I'm joined by Tanya Crump, a senior consultant for CIBC's Capital Markets career programs. Welcome to TalentEgg Shorts, Tanya.
Thanks, Mary. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, I'd love to sort of dive right in and understand what initially gauged your interest in capital markets.
Yeah, that's a great question. It's definitely a new area for me. And what really attracted me to it is how fast-paced it is and innovative. Capital markets is always at the forefront of everything. And it definitely never gets boring. There is a million things going on at any given second. So to be able to get involved in an area that is so fast-paced and dynamic was really exciting to me. So really, really happy to be part of the team now.
And what kind of student credentials are you looking for when you're selecting students into the program?
Of course, yes. Well, of course, capital markets is a highly competitive area. I don't think that's news to anybody. So what we're looking for in students are students generally from commerce, finance, or STEM backgrounds. Transcripts are important to us. So really strong transcripts are always a good leg up. And of course, involvement in extracurriculars, volunteering, any work experience that a student might have, whether it be directly related to the work that somebody might be doing in capital markets or other. Just really having that understanding of how you've been spending your time as a student and getting the full, well-rounded image of who you might be when you come into the workplace.
Yeah, getting behind that CV and actually getting to know the person. What would a typical day look like for a new graduate who's enrolled in this program?
Oh, it would be exciting, that's for sure. As I mentioned, there's never a dull moment. As far as the day-to-day work goes, students definitely dive right in. There is some training before a student would actually go into the role, but once on the floor, you're on the floor and you're ready to get into the different portfolios and work. So there's always diversity in what you might be working on, as there are so many different portfolios within capital markets in a bank the size of CIBC. So certainly a lot of exciting opportunity. A lot of potential to learn different areas on a day-to-day basis, working with a variety of individuals within capital markets as well. It is actually a fairly tight-knit group, despite the size of it. So not only is it dynamic work that somebody would be doing, but it's also a really supportive environment. So even though a student might be doing a million new things within one day, there is a lot of support that the team makes sure is put behind them to make sure that they're set up for success. That includes mentoring and just socials to make sure that the wider team gets to know each other. So a lot of exciting things that would be going on any given day in the area.
And how do you implement a hiring strategy within this program for women in STEM?
Well, any hiring strategy, we want to be where our potential candidates are. So when it does come to sourcing potential candidates on campus, especially for women in STEM, we would like to get involved in the different partnership opportunities that the women in STEM groups have, whether it be hackathons, guest speakers, really any sort of partnership is probably the best way that we can start making those connections so that we can get to know the students, but also the students, of course, can get to know us and understand our area a little bit better. And especially for women in STEM, what would they be doing in capital markets? It's a little bit of a different area for students coming from STEM. I know that, historically, probably more focused on commerce and finance students, but the STEM students have been bringing such incredible insights to the area. So we definitely want to get out there and have conversations.
Well, Tanya, it was such a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you for telling us about capital markets summer programs at CIBC.
Thank you, Mary. The pleasure was all mine.
Well, that's a wrap for this episode in our TalentEgg Shorts series featuring exciting career pathways in CIBC. Like this video and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the other episodes. For more information about CIBC, their upcoming events, student opportunities, and careers, visit their profile on talentegg.ca. We've put the link into the video description. Thanks so much for watching and have an excellent day.